All right, so I want to start by saying, let's give a round of applause for Chad Johnson and Brian Maxwell. Specifically, Chad Johnson, man. The dude is 43 years old. To step in the ring, he's not a professional, but to step in the ring, that takes guts. He stepped in this ring and went the distance. Of course, it was an exhibition match, so there's no, decided winner here. But for him to be able to step in that ring and go the distance, it's not easy, man. I know a lot of people love to troll and laugh and make fun of, but it's not easy to be able to step in the ring. It takes a lot of courage. It takes a lot of guts to be able to step in the ring and fight. That is one of the toughest things any athlete can go against. Playing basketball, playing football, hey, those are obviously difficult sports, especially at the pro level. But you know what? At the end of the day, you're playing basketball, you're playing football. In the ring, you are fighting somebody. You are fighting for your life. And you are trying not to get dropped while you're trying to drop somebody else. It is one of the toughest, if not the toughest sport to deal with. I mean, it's just, that ring, the environment in the ring is something different. And most of us have never felt it. If you've never stepped in the ring, you don't know how it feels. So for us to make jokes about that, I feel like we got to stop that sometimes. But at the same time, we're fans of sports. We're going to make jokes. It is what it is. At the end of the day, as long as you respect these guys for stepping in the ring in the first place, I think it's fine. But, man, all the credit to Ochocinco, man. Chad Johnson just stepped in the ring at 43 years old, took on this guy, Brian Maxwell. And shout out to Brian Maxwell as well, because, this guy, he looked up to Chad Johnson. That was his idol. So, obviously, getting an opportunity to go up against his idol, that's a dream come true. So, both of these guys, they did what they did. They put on a performance. And at the end of the day, they dapped up, shook hands, and everybody was happy with the results. Now, in terms of the fight, man, that first round, Chad Johnson, he showed us he has some skills, man. He has some skills. He was giving up a couple looks. He got a couple clean hits on Maxwell. Straight to the jaw. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. That first round clearly went to Chad Johnson. He was displaying his skills, not only his ability, to box, but his defensive ability, because he was ducking and dodging some punches, and he was protecting himself. So that first round looked nice by him. Second round, mostly, not much was going on. They were mostly just dodging punches and clinching. Third round, you got to see Chad Johnson a little bit more, get some clean hits, but Maxwell also got some clean hits. Both of them got a lot of good hits. They got a lot of good hits, especially in that third round. It looked nice. But then you get to the fourth round, and man, I'm sitting here enjoying this. I'm like, man, Ocho doing nice. I feel like if this was to actually be, if this was an actual decision base and not an exhibition, I think right now, if you were to look at the points, I think Chad Johnson would be winning. But then you get to that fourth round, and they exchanging punches, and they ducking, and then Ocho got hit. He got dropped. He got hit with a clean right hook, and he was leaning, and he fell. He got dropped. I was like, oh, no, Ocho got dropped. Ocho got dropped. Come on. But he immediately got back up. He took it like a champ. He took that knockdown like a champ, stood back up, and continued to fight. So, I love it, man. I love it. At the end of the day, it was nice to see Chad Johnson be able to step in the ring at age 43 and go the distance. It was nice to see Brian Maxwell, him get to face off against his idol, and he dropped him. He dropped him. So that's a dream come true for him. He dropped him, man. They can always have this story, and I'm sure one of the days in the future, they'll be talking about this match when they're just sitting down and reliving some of these things. This will be sometime years later. Hopefully, we'll get to see it, because I'd love to hear some inside stories as to how this match came to be and how they felt when they were actually in the ring. Because, man, they were looking tired, and they were obviously getting cocky. You had Ocho flex, and this man, Brian Maxwell, responded by dapping him up in the middle of a match. It was fun. They were having fun, so it was nice. But, yeah, other than that, yeah, this was just fun to see. It was fun to see. So, I'm glad I got to see that. So far, you get Nate Robinson. He got packed up, but I respect him for stepping in the ring. And then Chad Ochocinco, he got dropped, but he took it like a champ and stood back up. So, I'm fine. I feel happy with that. I feel like he did a good job showing that, hey, football players are still tough. They can take the challenge on and step in the ring, even at age 43. So, respect to Chad Johnson. Respect to Brian Maxwell. It was entertaining, so I'll take it like that. And, yeah, that's really all I got to say. I'm out, man. Peace.